Hello, welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time here, welcome. My name is Tisha. I am a mom, a wife, a blogger, and now a vlogger. And I typically deal with lifestyle and family and homeschooling and things like that. So let me catch you up, just in case you guys want to catch up with me. Let me tell you what's been going on. So we are in our third week of school, and if you don't know, my children are homeschooled. They go to a classroom 3 days a week, and today is Monday, so today is the day that they're out of school. So if you're looking for something like non-traditional, where you have time with your children to build relationships with them and allow them to grow up around you more or less, and give them the freedom of being in a classroom with other children, and then you have liberty of teaching your children the things that you want them to learn on the basis that they want to learn it, I would suggest this hybrid homeschool situation that we have stumbled upon and that we have enjoyed so far. So the last 2 years, we exclusively homeschooled at home with nobody but the three of them and myself. And for the most part, it was pretty simple for us. We used the Abeka curriculum. It was simple, and I enjoyed it. Personally, I knew where my children were at all times. I knew that they were safe, they were well fed, they weren't bullied. And it wasn't really even about that. I mean, we started homeschooling because of COVID. We didn't know if we really wanted to send them back to school, and then we didn't know if we just didn't know. I mean, COVID was it was an unknown situation, so we didn't know what we were going to do at that time, and we just chose to homeschool, which was probably a blessing in disguise, because it opened doors for things that we didn't think we were going to be interested in, and it marked a newness for my children to experience some things that I don't think that they ever even thought about experiencing when it came down to schooling, because I'm a product of public school and they are a product of private school. My two sons graduated from a college prep school, and I have an order for Tisha. Okay. So it was almost, it was just different that I decided to. Hi. Thank you. This is a new drink. It is a chocolate cream. Chocolate cream. I don't know. Something like that. Chocolate cream, and it's new. It just came out. It's flying here. So I'm gonna try it and see how it tastes. Okay. You get it? Okay. We're gonna get it. Oh, we're gonna get it. We're gonna get it. We're gonna get it. We're gonna get it.
Lift down the passenger seat.
It's right here. Go. Go. I mean, he just wanted some air. Anyway. Okay. Oh, don't you hate when a fly gets in your car? I mean, a fly is better than a bee or a wasp. You barely see bees anymore, though. Like, I seen a bee in my garden recently. Let me taste this and see how it tastes. See if y'all gonna like it.
Piper's waving so she can ask.
Y'all not gonna like this. It's a little bitter. All right, so back to, so I don't think that we would have ever, any of this would have ever happened had not COVID happened. And so it's one thing to be just like so upset that COVID or just the pandemic ever existed. And you probably say, what good came out of it? Well, this was one good thing that came out of it. So here's what we do on the days that we're out of school. They send a lesson plan home, which the children are encouraged to do work. Now, if you don't have time to do it, it's no pressure in committing to it. But because we do have time to do it, because we're usually at home. Today, I'm on my way to Audi to get some grapes because it was like two things that I needed. I know one was grapes, but I needed something for the house. And I can't remember what that was. I got some candles. I can't remember. But anyway, we're usually at home and we're able to do our work as much as possible. And there's really no excuse, unless we were out of town or something like that, that we couldn't do the work that they sent out for us to do. So we like to make that effort. I know it's just 3 weeks in, so we only had like two weekends that we were able to do that. Another thing is that the children don't wear uniforms, and that's what I talked to you guys about. Now that has been the biggest dilemma, because it's a cross between shorts that are too short and tops that are too short, workout gear, and what's appropriate and what's inappropriate for school. So I try to practice this, your belly and your butt is not going to show situation in my house anyway. But this daughter right here said I don't have any color in my wardrobe, and I just really didn't even think about the fact that she does not indeed have color in her wardrobe. I tend to buy lots of blacks. I'm a neutral type person. I like neutral colors, so I buy lots of greens, blacks, and grays. Why? Because usually you can keep them clean. You can keep those situations cleaner than you can. Let's say, like I bought her right here, the oldest girl, a white shirt, and I looked at the shirt today and I'm like, girl, we need to throw that away. But other than that, let me give you some pros and some cons, and so about school, and we can go there. So the pros are there's only a 3-day-a-week school period. So they only go 3 days a week, and they go from the hours of 8:30. And I'm not giving you the name of the school, so don't ask. I may give it later, but not right now.
Don't give it at all.
I'm not giving you the name of the school or the community or the area that we're schooling in, because it's not in our it's not where we live. So I'm not gonna do all of that. So don't ask, don't secretly inbox me and ask. I'm not gonna tell that. But let's get to it. Y'all, when I watch my videos back, I suck my teeth a lot, and I don't do that normally. So I'm trying to practice not doing that on film, because I literally threw a video away because I don't know if I was drinking something or I had gum in my mouth. I'm not really sure what was going on, but I kept like sucking my teeth. It's just weird. So, okay, that's a pro. It's 3 days a week. They go from 8:30 to about 2:20 every day. So it's not exactly 8 hours, and it's not 180 days that they go to school. You purchase their curriculums just like purchasing from Homeschool. If you know anything about curriculum from Homeschool, it's not pricey, considering you don't necessarily have to buy all of the papers, pens, and things. But in this case, we did buy paper, pens, and color pencils, and it was a lot of things that were on the list that I didn't purchase. And I didn't want to. When I got to the point, okay, so I purchased books, and I think we paid almost $200 for books for all 3 of them. And then I had a max budget of about $100 that I wanted to purchase on supplies, because I knew I needed supplies for at home too. So I was gonna have to either do triplicate or just buy just like an extra situation of supplies, like extra pack of paper and pencils and stuff, which we did technically have pencils and pens and crayons and rulers and stuff at home. Well, I had a budget of about $100 that I wanted to spend on supplies, and once I hit that $100 mark, I was like, I'm not buying anything else. So if the teachers do ask or request for anything else prior to what I've already bought, I may get that later. But that was all that I was gonna do. Girl, where you going? What's going on here? So I'm at the stoplight, and in the city that we live in, a train goes through the middle of the city every day, and maybe 2 or 3 times a day. So I'm at that train. I'm right there, and the man behind me gets out the car. Why you gonna get out the car? There's no way to run. I'm just not gonna go over that budget, because I'm not gonna put us in a deficit when you may not need paper towel right now. So thankfully there are some other generous parents out there that buy over and above. I might be that generous parent next year, but not this year. Okay, so supplies were a con, because regular homeschool, you don't necessarily have to buy that many supplies. I know we bought pencils, pens, and crayons, but we used those for 2 years. Like, we kept them pretty neat. For the most part, they didn't really have to use crayons or colored pencils, or
Yes.
For the most part you didn't, but we didn't have to buy them every year. I remember buying like 2 packs of paper for 2 years of homeschooling. So the supplies were a con. Another pro is the social aspect. Because this is homeschool, the classes are a little bit more social than average. So the teachers are a little bit liberal when it comes to the socialization. So I know a lot of people say, well, you don't send your kids to school for social. Well, yeah, I did send my kids there for social aspects. There were a couple of things that during the pandemic that my children grew up more. So they grew up more learning how to help me order groceries, or learning how to get on the computer and order things, or just like more adult things. They learn how to use the phone a little bit more, the phone. things like that. But in another area, they may have suffered a little bit with just like walking into a crowded space and feeling comfortable. And so that was one thing that was very important to me that they were able to socialize. And a con is you have to bring their lunch every day, and that may be a pro for you. It's actually in the middle for me, because when they went to school, I did make their lunches. I only didn't make their lunches when I pretty much always made their lunches. The lunches at their school that they went to was like $5 a day. So that was $15 a day that I had to pay for lunch. Where now I can pay around $2.50 a day for everybody's lunch. So that may be a con for you if you don't want to buy lunch every day, and of course you buy snack. That is to me, that's a pro for me also, because at their last school, and this is not in the upper grades but the lower grades, we had to purchase snacks for the entire class. So the entire class got what that one person brought for snacks. So say it was the month of August and my child's last name is Mitchell. So I don't know, August was a short month. Let me give you a long month, like October, January, and April. Like you would bring snack at least. Well, it was short where it was three weeks of school instead of like 4. I don't know. But anyway, there were times that all 3 of my children had to bring snack at least 3 times during the month. So that was costly for me to have to buy snack for the entire classroom, a class of 24 or a class of 22, class of 18 usually. So now I only have to deliver a snack for my own children, which saves me some money there. And then you also have to bring water, which is no problem because, of course, we brought water anyway. So that is a pro for me. We don't wear uniforms, which is a con. Now, for me, I didn't have to buy. So at the start of the year, everybody got basically 3 or 4 new shirts, probably like 4 new shirts, and then 2 pair of shorts, and then for the girls a jumper and a skirt. And then that would last you all year, just about. It would last you all year, because like girls could wear dresses all year, the whole year. And you wore short sleeve shirts all year. And you just wore like a pullover for the cold classrooms. Now, we are looking for clothes. Portland, I gotta get you a toothbrush. I threw your toothbrush away. We're looking for clothes every day. And I know you said, well, what did you do in those 2 years? Well, we didn't care those 2 years that we were at home. We could have wore the same outfit 3 days in a row. I mean, it was clean. I washed them every day, but they didn't care if it was clean or dirty. They didn't care about their shoes. We wore Crocs. I mean, the first year that we homeschooled, we wore Crocs every day. We didn't care about it being cold outside or anything like that, so we were inside. Did we care, kids? We didn't care. Did y'all care? I don't think we even went to church or anything like that. So it wasn't like we were trying to be fashionable. What? No. I said, y'all not gonna like it. Very strong. Tastes like this tastes like a whole coffee bean. Have you ever had coffee bean coffee? I mean candy. So, there we go. And then parents that we don't have homework. And the trade-off for not having homework is those 2 days a week that we're at home. So they can come home every night. But this week, if they don't keep their rooms clean and their bathrooms clean and things like that, we're gonna introduce homework. All right, so I'm gonna go into Audi. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It gave you a little insight of what we're doing and what we're introducing to our area. I don't even know why I said that. To our channel, what we're introducing to our channel. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have more questions about homeschooling and curriculums and how to plan and how to organize, please do not hesitate to reach out to me on any of my social medias. I'm on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter. And until next week, remember, I used to do a TV show and I always said that at the end. Remember, this is not the TV show. See you guys sometime this week. Okay, bye-bye. I need a quarter.